Okay, but Job is going to spur us into the Ephesians chapter 1. Job 22, and we're going to start in verse 25. Okay, and you can just listen, and I'm just making sure I'm ready to get to Ephesians, and I am. Hallelujah. All right. So I talked about the commissioning of yesterday, and this is part of the authority that they talked about, to freely take and accept, but also to give away. Okay, so here we go. Then the Almighty will be your gold. This is Job chapter 22, verse 25. And your choice silver. That's how valuable he should be to you. I find myself saying this week, as the deer panteth for the water, so my soul search after thee. I had gotten dehydrated and I couldn't get enough water in. And I said, Lord, let my thirst for your spiritual things be this thirsty. Let me want to be in your presence this much, Lord. You know, this is just, I'm giving you some of my personal journey. Then the Almighty will be your gold and your choice silver. For then you will delight in the Almighty and lift up your face to God. You will pray to him and he will hear you, and you will pray your vows. Verse 28, you will decree a thing and it will be established for you, and light will shine on your ways. Hallelujah. So this was spoken over me yesterday from a lady named Sarah Lowe from Tennessee, who started a prayer call 16 years ago for our nation. Do you know there are calls going forth right now where people get together and they pray for our nation. I knew I was going to be commissioned to be over Kern County, so I wanted to see what was going on from other prayer calls. So I called early, and it was a group from Pennsylvania crying out over our nation. So there's this structure of prayer that we don't even know about that goes forth. So I even say now, Lord, I put myself in agreement with those that they go through the midnight hours. You know, they actually, on election night, they had a prayer call that started at 12:01 and went to 3 a.m. praying for the results of the election. So it was just, I didn't know this stuff was going on. So I give it to you so that you know that there's this structure and strand of prayer going from coast to coast, where Pennsylvania is turning it over to Florida, and Florida's turning it over to California, and California, and we end and another group comes on. So hallelujah.